Hello, everyone. I invite you to join me in exploring the king of the Ice Age skies, a creature that truly existed in Earth's history, the Haast'S Eagle, Hieraaetus moorei, the largest and most terrifying eagle ever to spread its wings across the prehistoric heavens. Travel back with me, more than 20,000 years, to a time when ice and snow covered nearly the entire planet, when freezing winds cut through every valley, and life endured only through strength, adaptation, and ruthless survival instinct. The land belonged to woolly mammoths, shaggy rhinoceroses, saber-toothed cats, and dire wolves. But above them all, in a realm ancient humans rarely dared to look toward, there existed a predator from which no creature could escape. Against the silvery gray skies of the Ice Age, a massive shadow glides silently past. Wings spanning nearly 10 feet blot out the weak sunlight. Talons sharp as stone blades stand ready to strike, delivering a force powerful enough to pierce bone and flesh of prey many times its own weight. This is the Ice Age, an era so harsh that only the strongest, most adaptable creatures could survive. Beneath the ground roamed woolly mammoths, shaggy-haired rhinoceroses, and ancient bison. In the shadows lurked saber-toothed cats, dire wolves, and massive cave bears. But in the sky, there was one creature that all feared. No roar, no footprints, only a shadow gliding across the snow. The Ice Age eagle, the supreme predator of the skies. When we think of eagles today, we usually imagine a large, majestic bird, an emblem of strength and freedom. But what existed during the Ice Age went far beyond that image. Through fossils of wing bones, talons, and skulls, paleontologists have reconstructed the appearance of ancient eagles, and the results have left the scientific world in awe. Among them, the most famous is Haast'S Eagle, the largest eagle ever to have existed in Earth's history. Imagine this. When fully spread, its wingspan reached nearly 3 meters, longer than the height of an adult human. Its body weight could reach 15 to 18 kilograms, twice as heavy as modern eagles. Its talons were curved, thick, and razor sharp, nearly 10 centimeters long, powerful enough to pierce thick skin and crush the hard bones of large prey. The eagle's head was large and heavy, with a strongly hooked beak like an axe blade, perfectly designed for tearing flesh and crushing bone. The skull reveals extremely developed neck muscles, essential for withstanding the tremendous impact force when diving from great heights. Its plumage was dense and multi-layered, dark brown mixed with icy gray, allowing it to retain heat and blend seamlessly into snowy landscapes and coniferous forests. This was not merely a large bird. This was a perfectly evolved killing machine,
and unforgiving,
created to dominate the frozen skies. Flying in the Ice Age was not a privilege, it was a gamble with death. Average temperatures often plunged to 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. Relentless winds howled across the land, forming dangerous, swirling air currents. Snowstorms could strike without warning, blotting out the entire sky in a matter of minutes. Not every bird could survive in such conditions, but eagles were different. Their broad, elongated wings allowed them to glide on faint thermal currents, minimizing the need to flap, an essential advantage in an energy-starved environment. Every wing beat consumed precious calories, and in the Ice Age, food was never abundant. The eagle's respiratory system was optimized to function in cold, thin air. Their blood was rich in red blood cells, enabling more efficient oxygen transport. A layer of subcutaneous fat and dense feathers shielded the body from heat loss while flying at great heights. From the sky, the eagle surveyed the world below like a living map. Herds of moose moving slowly through deep snow. Young animals separated from the group, weak, vulnerable, and exposed. frozen or injured carcasses, transformed into precious sources of food. No detail escaped its piercing gaze, eyes capable of detecting the slightest movement from kilometers away. The hunt of the Ice Age eagle was not chaos. It was an ancient ritual, repeated across thousands of generations. Everything began with patience. The eagle could remain motionless for hours atop an icy cliff, enduring the lash of freezing winds against its body. It watched, waited, assessed. No wasted movement, no hasty decisions. When a target appeared, often a young, injured animal, or one that had strayed from the herd, the predatory instinct was instantly awakened. The eagle left its perch, circling high above to gain the optimal altitude. Then, suddenly, it folded its wings. Its body plunged like a living bullet. Its speed could exceed 150–160 kilometers per hour. The air screamed past, but the prey below remained unaware. And then, impact. Talons drove deep into the prey's back. The force of the collision was powerful enough to shatter the spine or pierce vital organs. Even prey weighing many times more than the eagle itself stood no chance of resisting. This is why the Ice Age eagle is regarded as the most dangerous aerial predator ever to exist. Ancient humans believed themselves to be conquerors of nature, but in the Ice Age, that was not entirely true. Archaeological discoveries in New Zealand have revealed a chilling truth. Haast'S eagle once attacked and killed humans. Ancient human skeletons bear the marks of unusually large talons, not from ground-dwelling carnivores, but from a massive bird of prey. A child who strayed from the hunting party. A wounded man, moving slowly. From the eagle's vantage point high above, they were merely fragile creatures amid an endless sea of snow. In many ancient legends, eagles are described as winged demons, beings that carried human souls into the sky. To people of that era, the heavens were not a place of safety, but a realm where death lay in wait. Despite their power, the lives of Ice Age eagles were far from easy. They reproduced very slowly. Each pair laid only 1 to 2 eggs per season. Chicks required many years to fully mature, learning how to fly, hunt, and survive in a brutal environment. Just a single mistake, a collision during a hunt, an unexpected snowstorm, or a failed hunting season could be enough to lead to death. Eagles had no flocks to rely on. They lived alone, ruling over vast territories. Their strength was an advantage, but also a weakness. When the Ice Age came to an end, the world began to change. The ice melted. The climate grew warmer. Ecosystems shifted rapidly. The great beasts, the eagle's primary source of food, vanished one by one. And then modern humans appeared, armed with weapons, fire, and highly organized hunting strategies. The giant eagles could not adapt fast enough to such rapid change. One individual disappeared. One empty nest at a time. The king of the Ice Age skies slipped quietly into extinction without ceremony, without warning. Today, when we see an eagle spreading its wings across the sky, we are witnessing the final trace of a lost age. A reminder that nature once created beings far beyond human imagination, and that humans themselves can cause them to vanish forever. The sky is still blue, but the ghost of the Ice Age eagle now exists only in history and in the memory of the Earth.